So you just downloaded Mortal Kombat Mobile and you're searching on YouTube what to do now, how to get souls, how the game works. Well, here you will learn everything you need to know as a beginner when playing Mortal Kombat Mobile. First, when you start the game. Okay, let's first talk about getting souls. Getting souls as a beginner, first you need to do those quests. So as a beginner, you're gonna have a few quests unlocked, not much, and if you're trying to be grindy and do everything you need to do, you have to only do 1 hour quests. Like I have some over here. There are 70 minutes left. Only do 1 hour quests because they have the highest soul drop per hour. I mean, if you do 1 day quest, they give you 30 souls in 1 day. But if you do 1 hour quest, it gives you around 9 to 10, 11 souls 1 hour. And if you do, for example, 24 hours of 1 hour quests, you're gonna get 10 times 24, 240 souls instead of just 30. But you're most likely not gonna do 24 quests per day. You're most likely gonna do 10 quests, probably about a 1 hour quest. And then once you go to sleep, you're gonna have to do the 8 hour quests like this, 8 hour quests, and when you wake up you start doing 1 hour quest again. And that's how you get more souls from the quest. And you also can get some souls from challenges. Right now I am at the difficulty challenge of the both challenges that are available right now. But as a beginner, you're probably not gonna complete even the normal challenge. Maybe it will take you about 2 to 3 days or 4 until you complete the normal challenge, if you have the character requirements. If you do, you can surely do in about 3 to 4 days of playing the game. You can also get a couple souls over here. Like in the normal difficulty, you get around 100 and something souls, and in the hard it goes to 100 again, almost 200. So they give you quite a bit of souls over there in the challenges as well. And what do you do with those souls? As a beginner, you're going to need to stack up on goats, get your goats as highly fused as possible so you can progress in the game. And what's the best pack for that? The goat pack. Open this pack until you have a couple goats that are fusion like 5, 6, 7, 8, probably some around there. So you have a couple ghosts that are strong, and you can do even more difficult quests. And because as a beginner you don't really need to focus on diamonds, because those packs are expensive. Look at that, 400 souls to get 1 character. It has chance for a diamond, but first you need to get your goats as high as fast as possible. But if you start playing the game right now at this moment, I think that this pack is better than the gold pack, because it's just 50 souls more. But instead of getting basic gold characters, because in the gold pack you only get the basic characters, the basic gold characters that are not that good. But still, if you get them maxed out, they'll be stronger than Diamond Fusion 1 or 2. So that's points for that pack over there. But in this case, this is just 50 souls more than a gold pack. But it has, as you can see here, it has gold challenge characters, which are better than the gold basic characters. But you also have a chance for diamond, that are 9% chance to get either Day of the Dead Kitana, Jade, or Aaron Black, which are great characters. Especially Kitana, she is amazing at Fusion 0. And you need to focus on characters that are good at Fusion 0 once you have a couple maxed out gold characters. But if you don't want to open that gold pack and get trash characters highly fused, if you just want to go for the cool characters, you need to focus on characters that are good at Fusion 0. If you want to do that, this pack is also great because it has MK11 Scorpion, and he is actually real good. I'd say he's the best character at Fusion 0 because once he tags in or starts the match, all characters are on fire. And if you have Scorpion at, like, let's say 7,000 power damage or 8,000, you can beat teams that are 30,000, 40,000 power, because you just tag in, get all the enemies at fire. And he's actually a really good fighter. He fights, basically can fight without getting hit. So basically you fight with him, tag to someone else, then you come back to Scorpion, and all the characters are set on fire again. But if you don't want to risk in tagging to other characters and get killed, if you fight with Scorpion, with Increase Scorpion, he sets you on fire with a combo ender, and he barely can get hit. So if you play and set you on fire on a combo ender, they will just melt like that. I actually played with Scorpion really recently, and I beat so many hard battles with him, just because I rarely get hit with him, and I set them on fire with the combo ender, and they just melt down like nothing. And also the classic pack is also very good because it has classic Rain over here, who is also an amazing character at Fusion Zero. And classic Scorpion, yes, he is GOAT, but he's an amazing character at Fusion Zero, better than some diamonds, if not even most of the diamonds. So if you wanna get the high-fused GOAT characters possible, open the GOAT pack. You'll get high-fused characters faster. And at this point, if you start playing at this point, this pack is more worth it because it just fits so small and you get better GOAT characters. You can also buy characters from the characters shop right over here. Those characters refresh every couple of hours, and when you see a bronze character, buy the bronze character. Buy those bronze characters because you're gonna need them to complete challenges, because the first tower requires you have bronze characters, and when you see a silver character, unless it's Silver Kenshi or Scorpion or Sonya Blade, I mean, you can basically buy any silver character, it's gonna be good when they're highly fused, but I advise you as a beginner, when you see Silver Kenshi, buy him immediately. He's gonna carry your account when you're a beginner. If you don't have like those good characters at Fusion Zero, he is actually the best silver, better than some golds. He is amazing to carry your account if you just start playing the game. So he gets like 40% attack and 40% health when matched with martial artist and spec up characters. And you can use him with Silver Scorpion and Silver Sonya Blade. Silver Scorpion gives 50% attack to martial artists, Sonya gives 50% attack to spec ops, and Kenshi is both martial artist and spec ops. And he also gets those 40% attack and health. And when you put Sonya and Scorpion at his team, he's gonna get 70% attack and 40% health, which is amazing. So buy him from the store, max him out, and he's gonna carry your account. Okay, and as a beginner, I advise you to open this pack. Where is it? Because it has a chance, I've already opened it. It gives you either a character or an equipment card, and it also has a chance for a golden character. And I also advise you to watch the ad. We have here 10 ads you can watch, and you get some souls and coins, and at the end you get a pack, and that pack gives you a character bronze, silver, and it also gives you a chance for a gold Sasa Jason, Unstoppable Jason, and a diamond Nightmare Jason Voorhees. I've seen people get actually the diamond character, the diamond Jason from this pack, which is free and you can do it every day. So be sure to do that, and you have a chance to get a gold Sasa Jason, Unstoppable Jason, or diamond Jason, the diamond Nightmare Jason. And also battle mode, I don't think that's a very good mode. Some people say it's very useful for new players, but it just gives you so small rewards, it's not even worth playing it. So here's faction wars. So you're not really gonna beat faction wars when you're a beginner and get highly ranked, but you don't really need to be that high ranked. You just need to go to the first tier that gives you a gold challenge character. So it was somewhere around, what was the first tier that gives you a challenge character? You just need to go to Combat 1, I think. Yes, you have to go to Combat 1, and you have here a pack that gives you a gold challenge character for free. Just get there. We can pretty easily get there when you're a beginner. It's not that big of a deal, it's not that hard. And here we have towers. Towers are pretty difficult. If you have a Scorpion, it's also that difficult because he, like I said, he just must hard teams with no difficulty at all. So what, here I'm at the 20th stage, but I can't beat Jason because I don't do enough damage to kill him 3 or 4 times because he revives. But I have looking brutality gear, one of the brutality gears of looking that gives a chance to do a brutality. I have one of the jade gears that also gives a diamond jade to do a brutality, and I also have the scorpion gear, one of the scorpion gear, but this time I have the rare gear. If I get, let's say, the rare gear for looking other piece of the brutality gear, I can probably do a brutality with him and I'm gonna beat him. It's less likely to get the epic for jade, the bracelets. It's more likely to get the rare for looking, but I don't know, I can even get the epic gear. It's not, you don't know for sure. That's what I'm hoping as of right now. And also classic looking is amazing character at Vision Zero as well. He's real good at Vision Zero, and you can get him for the classic pack that I just mentioned, because he cripples the enemy on tagging. All the characters that tagging cripple the enemy, and cripple basically means they cannot use the attacks. Actually really good against bosses in towers or in general. Classic looking, he is a fantastic character against bosses. He like Scorpion, he can attack you and fight you without getting hit back. And he has a fire on his first special that actually puts the fire on himself. If you can see here in the passive, looking, he was unaffected by fire. And is immune to bleed and poison and power gen. You cannot power gen him, you cannot put him on bleed or poison, but you can put him on fire, but from fire he regenerates. And basically his first attack puts himself on fire, and if you have to heal, you can use his first attack, but that's not why he's amazing against bosses. When you are affected by a dot, instead, classic looking gets 50% critical hit chance. You get a critical hit chance boost if you're affected by dots. And if you're affected by power drain, you get 50% basic attack damage boost. And he deals so much damage with his special too. He stuns the opponent, and when you apply your fire, you have critical chance boost. But he's just a really good character against bosses. The good character against bosses, that's Combat Club Johnny Cage. He's also an amazing fighter. He has power drain on his second attack, his first special attack. Although I don't think power drain works on bosses, I think it does. And he's just a really general good fighter against bosses. And like I said, classic Romak, he siphons their health for 10% of their health, and you just put him against bosses and they will just 10% of their health will be gone in one run. And when you lose that match and play another match, the health stays the same, and then siphons the health again for 10% more of the health. So basically, if you don't do any damage, if you just die quickly, if you survive enough for that 10% of Romak's passive to work, that's guaranteed damage against bosses. Real good. And we have some royal towers here, normal and fatal. Normal is easier than fatal, that's self-explanatory. And here we get some rewards if you beat the normal battle, which is pretty possible as a beginner. About 20 to 30 days you can really easily beat it if you do anything you can do to progress the game. You get that main reward that gives a diamond character, one of those 4, or a random gold character. And you get some rewards here based on the odd battles you've beaten. If you beat level 50, you get a random gold non-charge character, a basic gold that you get from the golden pack. And if you do a fatal battle on the fatal tower, once you beat stage 100, you get a random diamond character. And once you beat the final boss, you get one of these 5 characters. You don't have a chance for random diamond. You get one of these 5 characters as well as some gear, epic gear. So with this I have 2. I just need 2 more. And if I get the jade bracelet, bracelets, I can do brutality with any diamond jade. And if I get the scorpion, I can do brutality with every diamond scorpion or ascended scorpion, which is Hanzo Hasashi basically. And yeah, I think that's basically it for everything I can give you. I think I mentioned everything. One more thing, when you play faction wars, you actually collect those rubies first by a single copy of Classic Romak, because he's really useful against bosses. He chips at their health for 10 seconds. I think it was for 10% of their health. And as you know, bosses don't regenerate their health. You can actually do a couple battles, and when the battle ends, the boss remains at the health that you left the boss with. So they don't regenerate. And every match you do against the bosses, Arma's gonna take 10% of their health. So it's really useful. But just one copy. Then I advise you to buy every gear from here, max it out. Don't really focus on characters that much. And once you get all the characters maxed out, all the gears maxed out, you can focus on Crescent Scorpion. If you don't already have him maxed out, you can focus on getting him maxed out. And yeah, basically that's everything I needed to say. Oh, and also the crypt, that's actually a real useful mode, but it's so boring. But you can actually grind the crypt. You can do it as a beginner even, because we have here some consumables that boost your attack, your life. It can resurrect your character and heal your character. Basically, when you play the crypt, your health doesn't heal. The damage is left to the other battles, to the next battles, to the all battles until you complete the crypt. And basically, with those consumables, you can heal your characters, or maybe even get them more damage or more health. It's basically, even a beginner can do this. It's not that hard. You just get those stones for more damage and more health. You can even get them from playing the crypt. You don't have to buy them. You get them for just playing the crypt. And you have 2 attempts a day. And if you want to keep playing, you can use those keys right over here that allow you to play again. So right now I have 20 keys. I'm just saving them until the character shows up that I want to buy. Right now I'm not grinding the crypt. But once someone I want comes in, I'm gonna grind the crap out of the crypt and get that character. Or maybe a gear that I want. Then I'll start grinding the crypt. But as of right now, that's it, basically it. Thank you for watching. Peace.